Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have Ryan Whitney, one of our favorite guests. People have been asking for him. We talk some hockey, talk the Winter Classic, talk fighting in the NHL, talk Sidney Crosby and where he ranks all time, Ryan Whitney's golf game. Ryan Whitney gets buddied by Billy and Brode, the disrespect. Awesome interview. We have actually a ton of sports to talk about. The Max Homa winning a tournament, the Genesis, was it the halftime show?
It was the Genesis. It was actually very, very upsetting.
Major.
Seeing that logo and not having it be in black and white with Good Charlotte playing.
Yes. So we had that. We had a ton of college hoops. We had some hockey. We had everything. Packed Monday's show. And we're brought to you by our friends at Verizon. You've heard us talk a lot about how Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband makes gaming better. Ultra low lag, console quality gaming on the go. Well, we're not just talking gaming. Verizon designed their 5G to make things we do every day better with the coverage of 5G nationwide. Millions of people can now do what they love in Verizon 5G quality, like work with their teams in 5G clarity, listen to the music they love in 5G fidelity, and stream their favorite shows in 5G resolution. And in parts of many cities where people can use massive capacity and ultra low lag, Verizon has that ultra wideband we've been talking about, the fastest 5G in the world. This is the 5G that's built for you. This is 5G built right, only from Verizon. 5G ultra wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 2,700 plus cities. Global claim based on open signal independent analysis. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by Verizon 5G. Today is Monday, February 22nd, and I'm going to say it, boys. It's March Madness.
Let's go.
It feels like March Madness.
In May.
It feels this weekend. Maybe it was all the Blue Bloods having their revenge, which I love. I love how, I don't know if you saw, but everyone was like, the Blue Bloods are back. Michigan State, Duke, Kentucky, Arizona. I was like, what? Record scratch. Arizona's a blue blood? Since
I think
when?
Arizona could be a blue blood.
UCLA's the blue blood in the Pac-12.
Arizona could be a blue blood.
I think Arizona was a blue. I mean, they won a national championship in the early 2000s.
That doesn't make
bunch
you a
of
blue
NBA
blood.
players.
Yeah. That doesn't make you a blue blood. I'm like
Salim Stoudemire,
historic,
left-handed legend.
Historic, right? Historic. Blue blood, like the
legendary coach.
What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess Jake is the
UCLA is the Pac-12 blue blood.
Yes, correct.
But you can have more than one blue blood.
You can, but when I think of like out west, it's UCLA.
When I think of UCLA, I think of them winning like 11 championships in 10 years. Not possible, but I feel like they still did it.
Do you think Arizona's a blue blood?
No.
Thank you. They're one step below. I'm not saying they're bad. They're an incredible program.
I think they're close to being a blue blood, but the fact that I just was like, oh yeah, Jason Kidd. No, he actually went to Cal, I'm pretty sure.
And
so I don't Richard even know.
Jefferson.
And the fact that it took you a second, like you know a blue blood when you see it.
Yeah.
It's a no doubter. It's not like
like
maybe they are, maybe they are.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
would Florida be a blue blood?
It is kind of funny to be like,
no.
Unfortunately, they're not a blue blood.
Thank you.
But they are unreal this since 2000.
Yes, absolutely.
Back-to-back championships. That can never be done again.
The blue blood is the history behind it. It's the history behind it.
It might, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, Jake, that was a bold claim saying that nobody's ever going to win a back-to-back championship again in the history of
It's the hardest sport
basketball.
to win.
It is.
A championship.
Yes.
Win the tournament back-to-back twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It'll happen, though. It's to say it's never going to happen again, that's actually a little bit of inner blue blood coming out. That's something that a blue blood would say.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. Maybe I'll take it back.
What about Louisville?
I don't think so. No,
they didn't even win that championship that they won 8 years ago.
Like Michigan State might, because of Magic, I think they become a blue blood, but like they might even be pushing it. I don't know.
It is fun to say like that the Blue Bloods are back. Like the Blue Bloods have become the new mid-major.
Yes, the Blue Bloods.
It's flipped so fast.
None of Kentucky, Michigan State, and Duke all winning as big time. Well, Duke was only a 2-point underdog, but it felt like we had like, oh, this is a normal Saturday, and it probably sounds snobby. Like I love college basketball regardless, but it is fun when the Blue Bloods are involved. It's fun to hate Duke. Did you see, Hank? Like, it ruined my Saturday night, Sunday morning. Duke beat Virginia, and Virginia did not score a single point after, with like a minute and a half left, Duke slapped the floor. And
in unison. It was
God,
beautiful.
It drove me nuts.
It was beautiful.
Oh,
but that's the stuff that you love to have. It's good. It's good for the game when like you were getting pissed off at Duke.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was too easy to hate on Duke for the last couple weeks. Like you were just kicking an orphan.
You guys still did it.
No, we didn't.
We tried not to.
You
got us worked up, Hank.
It's sports, Hank. We're a sports podcast. We have to talk about the sports shows.
Yeah. It's cool watching Juwan Howard. Like people when he went to Michigan, they were like, "Is this going to work?" Looks like it's working. That dude who was on the bench on the phone that didn't get caught. Mm-hmm. What was he doing? Who are you talking to on the phone during a basketball game?
I have a theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was talking to the delivery driver to get post-game meal. For Vermont student manager, they would always be on standby, and one of them would have to run out at the final media timeout to pick up the food.
Got it.
So
that Michigan Ohio
inside
State
the program
game was
stuff
awesome.
that we're just not getting anywhere else.
The Michigan Ohio State game was awesome. High level basketball. It just feels like I think it was partly because we had a great Friday with Blue Bloods, or Saturday with Blue Bloods, and then Sunday having the standalone CBS game deliver the music, everything's flowing. It just feels raftery and just it's good. We can't. I so much missed March Madness last year. Like, I think that's one of the things that when I'm hopefully 85 on my deathbed, like, my last words are going to be like, remember when we didn't get a tournament?
No, I just...
Because I was hot gambling,
They need to come up with a drug that just makes you forget the previous 12 months. Just erase this from history.
But it really hurts. It will hurt me forever. It will haunt me forever. But college basketball, we're rounding into form. It's March in 1 week. 1 week from today.
This is March.
Yes, it will be March. So we're ready to go. We also had our guy Max Homa win a tournament. What was the tournament again?
It was the Genesis.
Yeah. All right. Here's what I have. Right here, I googled Blue Bloods in college basketball. This was historically speaking, there are only 6, so it's even more exclusive. Kentucky, UNC, Indiana, Duke, UCLA, and Kansas.
Wait, historically speaking, there are only 6?
That's what this person
Same
is
again?
saying. Kentucky, UNC, Indiana, Duke, UCLA, and Kansas. That's what I'm saying. Michigan State is actually more borderline than, like, if we're actually going off of just straight Blue Bloods, I agree with this person.
That person, I think, is just confusing Blue Bloods with the color blue on uniforms.
No,
all those teams except for Indiana are all just blue teams.
These are teams that are historically, like, have been around for forever and been prominent forever. And also, they're like, I don't know, there's something about basketball states. And then the next list is Connecticut, Georgetown, Louisville, Michigan State, Syracuse, Villanova. I kind of agree with where this guy's going with this. Mm-hmm. Like, those guys could sneak in, but really, if we're talking
tonight,
true,
me versus Hank, Syracuse Duke.
Oh yeah.
What's the mayor's bet?
I mean, last time I won the pants, but I gave them back before even getting them.
Wait, what do you mean? You lost them back to Hank after you won them?
I declined. I won the bet, but I declined the prize.
The pants were so hideous that you didn't even want to claim them.
Yeah. So he would have gotten my tie if the Dolphins won, but now maybe we could run it back.
Yeah.
Syracuse.
There you go.
The Blue Bloods.
The Blue Bloods.
Or not. Syracuse
might be tier 2.
That means incest, right?
Yeah. I actually agree with what this guy's talking about.
Isn't that where the term Blue Bloods comes from?
Yeah, hemophilia.
Yeah, hemophilia.
You're just always
your parents were brother and
purple
sister.
and blue. Yeah.
How about loser has to wear a shirt and tie next time we play ping pong in Stool Streams?
Billy?
We actually know the origin of the word Blue Bloods.
Okay, hit me, Billy.
It's because the people who didn't work outside were usually the upper class, and so you could see their blue veins through their skin because there was more translucent. So that's why they're Blue Bloods.
Okay.
The first record of the term blue-blooded to mean noble descent dates to the early 19th century, but the notion actually stretches back much further. The concept likely originates in medieval Spain as Sangre Azul and is attributed to the rich, powerful families of Castile. It's kind of.
It's close.
It is. That is.
I have the sports version.
Okay, give it to us. This is great. We're just going deep dive on blue bloods.
The term blue blood refers to royalty or someone of noble birth. Because they didn't have to do anything, nobility had very pale skin, so their blue veins were extremely visible. So a basketball blue blood is just that, royalty.
Okay. Their veins are
royalty
just
over
the most vascular basketball teams.
Yeah.
Or loyalty over royalty. What was LeBron's thing? I forget. He made that.
Dad to dad.
Okay.
As a father of 3.
Yes. All right. So blue bloods. I'm actually okay with this guy being like 6, and there's only 6.
It should be a finite amount. You can't just induct new blue bloods until you kick one of them out.
There's new money like Villanova, UConn, Florida. That's new money.
Like Indiana, they're technically a blue blood, but I think they would probably be first one out.
Yeah, although they do have last undefeated season, right? Is that true? Yes. Yeah, last undefeated season.
Who?
Indiana.
Yeah. I
Right?
got to check, but
Check.
Okay.
We're getting Jake. We're working on
like
overtime.
Either
way,
get our money's worth from
college
Jake.
basketball feels so back. The tournament feels like it's coming very, very soon, and everything is ramping.
76 Indiana.
There we go. So
32
everything,
now.
yeah. So and this year will be interesting because we have Gonzaga. We have 3 unbeatens, right? We have Gonzaga, Baylor, and Duke without Jalen Johnson.
Marty Mush thinks he's the funniest person ever.
But
is the worst.
I feel like in yesterday's game that was the first time in months that somebody's been like showed up on a national stage and you're like, that team can beat Baylor, or that team can beat Gonzaga.
Michigan's
yeah.
really good.
Michigan's really good.
fucking
I feel
good.
like we need to include them in that conversation.
Yes.
Gonzaga, Michigan. That's it.
Do you think that Jalen Johnson's draft stock will get affected if they go on a run without him? Actually,
No,
Okay.
I do not.
Just
Probably
curious.
not.
I think he'll get a lot of hot takes about him, but I think that his draft status will be whatever his draft status is because I don't think the actual people making the picks and the scouts care about what Duke did.
Now, if this was
Unless Gar Forman gets a job between now and then.
if this was the NFL, then yes, there would be some GMs and some talent evaluators that would be like, better off without him. He's a diva. But I think the NBA hasn't reached that level of hot takeness inside their own ranks yet.
We have a couple months before the draft, and we'll get into the whole draft eventually when we get there, but there's already a lot of talk about Zach Wilson not being a captain. A lot of talk, which I kind of agree with.
If you're a quarterback,
Yeah.
I'll
If you're a
put it this way.
quarterback-
I'd prefer you to be a captain.
It's so hard to be a quarterback and not be a captain.
Yes. There's
Like
something.
it's the Bo Callahan joke and draft day joke actually becomes real when you have a college quarterback who's a first round talent and not a captain.
And no one goes to his birthday party. You know what he should do? If you're smart, Zach Wilson, you need to release all the pictures of all your birthday parties.
Yes.
And just, I don't care, just Photoshop everybody on your team into the background. Make everybody believe in you as a leader. Because, like, if you're a dominant college quarterback, you play at a good school like BYU, and you're not elected captain, like, you better have a first-round pick at running back, first-round pick at wide receiver. I don't think that BYU does.
Nope.
So it's like, maybe, you know what? If I were him, I would be like, I was voted captain, and I elected to give it to my center.
Or he could say, as 21 years old, I was actually the youngest guy on the team.
Yeah.
So, do Mormons not believe in the birthdays, or is that Jehovah's Witness?
That's Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay, so maybe he
Mormons,
should just say he's a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah. Or he's extra Mormon.
You could confuse some people. I'm confused right now just saying it. And be like, I don't celebrate birthdays, therefore no one could come to it.
Right. Mormons soak, but they celebrate birthdays.
Right.
That's
And
what you do
Jehovah's-
on your birthday. You just penis and vagina, and you just hang out for a while.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Billy, every time we bring up soap, Billy looks at us like, huh?
You know what soaking is, Billy?
Yeah, we went over it.
Okay, all right, good. All right, let's talk golf. Max Homa won the Genesis Open. Tony Finau. So congrats to Max. We're going to try to get him on later on this week. Tony Finau is officially cursed. And so I tweeted that question out there. Is Tony Finau cursed? He's not only cursed. There is a curse. Have you heard about the Puerto Rican Open?
No.
There's a legitimate curse out there, and I'm so fucking in on it. So, the Puerto Rico Open, that is the one win that Tony Finau has. He has like a ton of top fives. He's finished top 5 in every major tournament. He's always there. He's leading always on Saturday, and then he falls apart on Sunday. The Puerto Rico Open has an 11-year history. This is from Will Gray, GC on Twitter. 11-year history. No winner has gone on to win any other tournament after they won the Puerto Rico Open.
That's wild.
How crazy is that? The only winner to win another tournament after they won the Puerto Rican Open is Michael Bradley, who won the Puerto Rico Open again. No other tournament.
That doesn't even count.
That doesn't count.
That's the definition of a Pyrrhic victory, right? Like, you win, you're super happy, and then you're just fucked. But what's the purse at the Puerto Rican Open? Because
a lot.
If it's high enough, then I don't think that you really care that much.
No, you don't care. I was reading about it. It's like it's great for. I think it is like 3 million, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, wait. No, sorry,
tax in Puerto Rico?
540,000. I was way off. Way off.
Oh.
Here's an even better one, right? Yeah, way off. Then Ryan Lavner, GC. So these guys are just
Golf
working
Channel?
to get Golf Channel, just fucking hopping on each other's tweets. He had this anecdote as well. Guys who finished second in the Puerto Rican Open, Jason Day, Jordan Spieth, and Bryson DeChambeau. The best part of their entire career was finishing second and not first.
That's the money spot, yeah.
It is a cursed tournament. 11 years that it's been there, and no one has ever won that tournament and then afterwards won another tournament.
So when is the next one?
I think it just happened. Right?
Okay. I was
Jake,
gonna say
we're
we
giving
have
Jake so many fucking things.
We have to
look
kidnap
up.
Brooks before that one.
Yeah, I think this might be the one that he skipped. Oh no, it hasn't happened yet. 2021 has not happened yet.
It's this week.
It's this week.
Brooks, don't go. Don't go. Stay home.
Puerto Rico Open.
Isn't
February
that crazy?
25th to 28th. Cocoa
that
Beach Golf and Country Club.
That's crazy though.
That
right?
is very.
Tony Finau
You're
is
gonna will
cursed.
DeChambeau
I have
to
no
win.
idea how to
Yes.
compare that to like other tournaments.
None.
But that's got to be the only one with a stat like that.
Yeah, and so Tony Finau is cursed, and if you can feel it, like the other guys that have won this tournament are not Tony Finau level golfers. Tony Finau, it's pretty clear he's cursed because he always is in the mix.
I was out on the Tony Finau curse thing until you brought up. I
Rico
believe
Open.
in the Puerto Rico Open. I don't necessarily believe that Finau is cursed because I feel like golf always has a character like that, and it changes over the course of the years. But there's always like one guy who's in contention at every major, doesn't win, and then finally he wins one, and then he might win another down the line. But I think it's just because golf is very hard to win majors.
You're right. There's always that one guy that he can't win a tournament until he has 99.9% approval rating.
Right. Phil Mickelson was that way.
Yeah, and Jim Nance is literally crying on the broadcast trying to get him to victory.
Yes.
Then and only then can he win.
He becomes like the favorite golfer of 55-year-old dudes.
Right.
And whoever is lining up behind that guy eventually, like when Phil Mickelson made that putt at Augusta and like Obama started tweeting about him.
Right.
Like dads across America were weeping. And that's going to be Tony Finau. And he'll win one eventually. But
Really?
I was shocked.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I don't
might
know.
be cursed.
I don't know. If we can get rid of the Puerto Rico curse, we are rooting for Bryson this weekend. That's going to be wild. I'm a full-on Bryson DeChambeau stan right now.
Yeah. Tony Finau he has to probably be, we're giving Jake a million things to work on. So add this and we'll circle back with it. He has to be like the highest earning golfer to only have one win. Because I feel like he cashes checks every week.
Yeah,
they're like $500,000
at the majors when you finish like fourth place. That's a pretty good weekend. I was shocked that Max actually came back and won after that last hole on 18. Mm-hmm. He hit his shot like 3 feet away, got the yips. The course beat him on 18.
Do you know what it was? I think the and hopefully we'll have him on to ask him this, but I think for Max, he's good, but he's so good at Twitter that putt he was being like, what is Twitter going to say if I miss this? Because I was
thinking about it.
Yeah, because he has made half his living is golf, half of his living is roasting people on Twitter.
Yeah.
At some point, he has to think when he's playing like, oh, this one's not going to go well on Twitter.
Either that, or he's so good at Twitter that he knew that he would go viral as fuck if he missed that 3-foot putt.
True. And
yes, you did. That video got millions of impressions.
It's the curse of being too online.
How bad would it suck to like finish a tournament? You've played. How do you do math? Was it 72 holes?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you have to play more golf. Like that would suck. If you have to play 18 holes of golf sober, That's hell enough.
Well, I
Tossing
think
in like go back to 10 after you're done. No, thank you.
it's not bad for the single elimination. So the single elimination holds is totally fine. With the PGA Championship, I think it is, or no, it might be the U.S. Open, where you have to play a full 18. That's bullshit.
They might have changed that, but that's what it was like when there was Tiger and Rocco back in the day.
I think the one-hole playoff is fucking awesome. I think that's electric. I think also you're like, I mean, for Tony Finau, he was pumped to have that chance.
Yeah.
Even though he's cursed.
I mean, it is crazy that Max was able to come back and win after that, and he ended up hitting a couple nice shots.
And behind the tree.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if you missed that 3-footer,
is the biggest example of the curse being true. Is like
correct.
Max choked as not choked, but like he
choked.
Gave it away. He gave it away.
Max would tell if Max was watching Max on Twitter, Max would say he choked.
Yeah.
So it's only fair we say that he choked.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony Finau is number 78 all time when it comes to money. 21,285,000. This could be active.
Okay.
It's like Tiger, Phil, Furyk, DJ Singh. Right below him at 79 is Bryson. So Bryson's won a major, and Tony still makes more than him.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
how
I don't.
updated this is,
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't cry for me, Tony Finau. But someone actually did tweet that he thinks that there's a rumor out there that Tony Finau is like a long lost cousin of Seamus Fleming, Frank Fleming's great grandfather.
Well, that was the grandfather. Wasn't his great grandmother also very unlucky? Like she bought a potato farm right before
Seamus started the potato famine.
Okay,
in Ireland.
He mushed the entire nation, the entire island.
Yes,
and I think it became like a stock trader in 1922.
Mm-hmm. It was 1929. Yeah, Black
became
Friday.
a huge blimp fan back in the teens.
Yeah. He got into the mortgage business in 2007. Oh, that was me. All right. So what else we got on sports? It was an awesome weekend. It was.
Watching Max win was fun because I
really
feel like when did we have him on? Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
Yeah.
But I feel like we've grown
right before Masters.
Yeah, we've grown along with Max these last couple months, and he's actually like come close to winning before. Mm-hmm. That's the homosexual nation that we talked about last week. Like we're here, we're proud.
Yep.
I also appreciate how much he plays a lot of Warzone. Like I'll go on it any night, and he's just like on there grinding, and that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's a pro athlete winning millions of dollars, and he just goes home and
just like us
hunts dubs.
Yep. Yes.
At the end of the day. Everyone likes Merkin.
The only other news is Johnny Damon got arrested for DUI, which that had to have been the biggest you think story. Yeah. Like that
sabermetrically his blood alcohol level was a .30. He was 3/4 of the way dead. Yeah. You're dead if you're a .40. And he was like smiling. He looked like he was relatively lucid in his mugshot, but that's .30 is like that's first ballot Hall of Fame drunk stuff.
I wonder. I mean, I don't credit to the police officer for even understanding him because you can't understand him when he's sober. But that was the rare story where I was scrolling the timeline, saw it, and you could have told me that was 6 years old, and I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like that was the least shocking DUI arrest of all time.
Yeah, the only thing I missed was he should have had the beard. I wish he still had the caveman beard because he actually looked better than I thought he would look in his mugshot for a .30 blood alcohol level. Yeah. Like I wanted to see him in full-on homeless shaggy guy mode. But I guess the Yankees took that out of him. It's really sad.
I would imagine Johnny Damon's personal lawyer had a file ready to go already for the DUI.
Yeah.
Like he just how they pre-write obituaries, ABC. His lawyer just came into work the next day, opened up the file cabinet, was like, in case of DUI or when DUI happens, here's our defense.
There are certain guys out there that you should definitely have that pre-written.
Yeah,
he's one of them.
It's pretty much half of baseball. I would say has DUI.
Well, yeah, you get to drink in the clubhouse after every game.
Yeah, it's a grind,
and it's in Florida. If you're
162.
I just assume that if you're a retired baseball player and you live in Already, you've got at least 2 or 3 DUIs already under your belt.
And Arizona.
Arizona and Florida, just DUIs. Yeah.
What do you I feel like Arizona might be the most DUI of all the states.
Minnesota is shockingly high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get them on like a sled?
I think
dog sled.
Yeah, anything.
That would be probably that's the final boss of a DUI is like getting your dogs pulled over because you're too drunk.
What if the dogs are drunk?
Yeah.
Then it's
that's really bad.
Double whammy.
Don't do that.
Don't drink and drive. Period. Don't be Johnny Damon. That's a great way to live life. All right, let's do our Who's Back of the Week, and then we have Ryan Whitney. Awesome interview with Ryan Whitney, even though he was disrespectful to Billy. But Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Cash App. Cash App is back. The stock market is back. Investing through Cash App is back. You can buy and sell Bitcoin on the Cash App. And, of course, when you download the Cash App and enter the referral code BARSTOOL, you'll receive $10 for free, and $10 goes to the ASPCA. So go download the Cash App right now. Use code BARSTOOL, $10 for free. You can buy some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the future. If you buy $10 of Bitcoin, and I am not an investment strategist, but if you buy $10 of Bitcoin, I'm guessing that it will become $1 million within the next year. Again, not an investment strategist. But go download the Cash App stock market. Links directly to your bank account. You can buy Bitcoin. You can do everything. The Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Store today. Thank you to the Cash App. Okay, Hank, who's back of the week?
My Who's Back of the Week is Coach Prime.
Yeah.
He stopped coming on this show because he was focusing on the upcoming season. Today was their first game. They won like 57-0.
Yep.
Troy Aikman, it was pretty like badass to see just Troy Aikman came in just to like support, his friend Dion, but like that's pretty cool. And they have a whole season coming up, so it's going to be electric to watch.
What do you mean they? You know that we are the
Jackson.
recruiting
Right.
We're part of the team.
Right.
We are. We're just trying to go 1-0 every week, Hank.
Right.
I watched a little of the game on the ESPN app.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Right.
It also had it had the college football music.
It will fill the void of like the XFL. Like it's better than the XFL was last year. It's better than like whatever other sports leagues is like Coach Prime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think if you were to rank like spring football leagues, FCS is 1. The new XFL, actually no, the old XFL is 2. New XFL is 3. Then you have all the USL, whatever that league was that we all forgot about, and then the one that Johnny Football is in with the Glacier Boys this year. By the way, I think I'm a Glacier Boys fan.
Oh, nice.
We're 2-0.
No, I'm not a Zap.
You're Zap?
Nope.
Glacier Boy then.
Not yep.
Glacier Boys. Yep.
Glacier Boys.
Oh, is that Migos? Yeah,
Glacier
that is.
Boys.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
We're Glacier Boys.
I like that.
I'm Amigo.
What is your who is your who's back?
My who's back of the week is being woke. Being woke is back big time. Little programming announcement. Arian Foster and I are doing a podcast. It's going to be coming out every single Tuesday. It's going to be basically just about being woke as fuck about everything. So we're going to be diving into like conspiracies, dark web stuff, whatever Arian is getting obsessed with that week, and we're going to do stuff on Clubhouse too. So I don't really know what Clubhouse is or understand it, but we're going to try to go on Clubhouse and then use what we get off Clubhouse to also go into the podcast.
What's it called?
It's called. Thank you, Hank. Good question.
Thanks. Stool Streams. Go download the Play Barstool app.
Check it out. You can win. It's free to enter. You can win $5,000. It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. No, the podcast is called Microdosing. So I feel
macrodosing.
Macrodosing.
Yeah.
It's called macrodosing.
Yeah.
It's called macrodosing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Arian's pumped. I think we're going to have Arian's on. Wednesday this week?
We're gonna have him on Wednesday. We'll talk.
Episode
sports.
1 is coming out.
Sports conspiracy.
Episode 1's coming out Tuesday, and it's a
dose?
deep. What?
We're gonna dose.
I'll dose.
It's a deep dive into the life of Alex Jones. Not just like his theories and stuff, but like his life growing up and how he turned from like a pretty red 41-year-old fat guy into a really red 41-year-old fat guy.
Before and after, yeah.
Yeah.
He did that 30-day diet.
Yeah, that was great. No, he was just popping the pills. By the way, I ordered a bunch of stuff from the InfoWars store, so that's going to be fun. I'll be taking Super Male Alpha Vitality pills again. I already tried
That'll
their
help
boner
the kidney
stuff.
stones.
Didn't work.
All right, so my Who's Back, actually, I'm woke on my Who's Back, so go download Macrodosing right now. Subscribe to it. We will have Arian on the show on Wednesday. I'm woke, PFT. Maybe you can discuss this with Arian. I'm woke on this Cam Newton clip.
Ooh.
I'm woke on this Cam Newton clip. So if you saw, there was a viral video of Cam Newton getting berated by what seemed like a high school kid at a 7-on-7 tournament. And the reaction is, naturally, how could you do this to Cam Newton? Respect Cam Newton. SportsCenter tweeted out, oh, here's a list of all his accomplishments, Heisman Trophy, National Championship, MVP, everything, right? Everyone's saying Cam Newton in his prime was incredible. Yes, Cam Newton in his prime was incredible. Is Cam Newton a free agent?
Yeah.
It almost feels like that was kind of set up to remind everyone how awesome Cam Newton was.
Interesting. We'll put out a video of Cam getting disrespected so that people are forced to recall how great he is at football. Because you're right, this is the most sympathetic press Cam Newton's got in the last year.
Not only that, but it is a universal, this kid's being a shithead.
I'm kind of on Team Kid here.
Like, there's not a single person who's been out to...
He was.
Correct, Hank. Almost... when do you see that on the internet?
When it's like a no-brainer.
Exactly.
It's just
This is perfect. Like listen.
The
I don't
level
know
of
if they
wokeness
I
that
don't know if
this
they set
takes
this
to
up.
get to.
All I'm saying
Who
is
set this up?
If there are,
That's what you have to think about.
Yes, PR people. We know PR people who could absolutely set something like this up. Bleep this name. Could absolutely set that up.
I don't know,
I
man.
bet. I think if it was set up, he would have been wearing a fancier outfit.
This isn't the first time this has happened. There's another
No,
video.
did you
of him-
also notice
yeah.
he had a Peloton jacket on?
Yeah,
He
I
probably
saw
got
that.
paid by Peloton.
So this is all set up by Big Bite?
Dip. He got a double dip. No, he's like, hey, we're going to do a viral video to help Cam's rep and get everyone on Cam's side. Oh, do we want to get an advertiser involved? Maybe get a little extra cash.
We also had a statement that he put out, which was
Yeah, I mean, the
his
marketing-
little Cam
marketing
Newton
people more than
hieroglyphics
PR
that,
people.
He just managed to have on deck.
Yep.
How long do you think it would take Cam Newton to write an Instagram post that long?
Dude, I'm just
Probably
telling
days.
You, I
No,
think
Big Cat.
this
Do
is
the
a
math.
perfect crime.
Do the math on it because I think that you're onto something.
Yes.
In order to type all those weird letters in and to write that entire 2-paragraph statement that he put out, there wasn't enough time that passed between when the video came out and when the post appeared. That
Yep.
thing was ready to go.
Hey, wait for the follow-up. Wait for the follow-up. I guarantee you that part of the follow-up, they have to have Cam Newton. They told the kid, because the kid's villain number one on the internet today. Like, you know the old saying, you don't want to be the main story on the internet today? Like, he was the main story for a little bit. Cam Newton's going to take him under his wing. Cam Newton's going to do a fucking E60 with him, and Jeremy Schaap is going to be like, oh, this is great. Like, what became a viral video has now become a great relationship. And Cam Newton is teaching this kid how to play quarterback, and now this kid has all these D1... It goes fucking deep, man.
How cucked would Tony Dungy be if that's what happened? If, that Tony's on a plane right now trying to find that kid to mentor him. If Cam swoops in and becomes the good guy instead of him?
Sometimes you can, see something in 4D, and you're shocked at your own brain,
Yeah.
and this was one of those times for me. When I saw this, I was like,
I just think I am pro talk shit to people, but I'm also pro Cam Newton should have just absolutely nuked the kid. Cam should have been able to throw the kid onto his street. Just like Cam, you should be able to defend yourself in a situation
like Jazz from Fresh Prince.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Where somebody's being that disrespectful, I'm a little bit concerned. That's actually what's telling me that Cam Newton isn't healthy. Because if he was, he should have just swung on the kid.
Like
Yep.
Josh Norman.
Yes.
Remember that
yes.
one practice
when he
he
beat the fuck
ragdolled
out
him?
of Josh Norman, he was laughing at him.
But this isn't the first time he's gone into verbal arguments with kids.
who?
Uh,
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the video?
Are you saying
the,
it was
the
his
commercial?
fault?
No,
When it's
no.
the little kid being play.
No,
play
there's
50s,
another video of
60s,
him
look at my arm.
getting in the face of a kid. I think he chirps the kids and then they chirp
You
back.
think he provokes it?
Yeah, no, but the guy talks
I think
trash.
he's talking about it was when he gave a ball to someone and the kid took it and he yelled at the kid or something.
Which was fair.
No. There's another one. It's at a similar camp type thing. And he gets in the kid's face and says, "Listen, kid, da da da."
Yeah, so I think Billy, I think I know what video you're talking about, Billy. Is it this one?
No, dude.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's Cam Newton getting in
my who's back of the week is respecting your elders.
All right, Boomer.
So,
You can be my backup and make Panthers fans forget about you and become your mom's favorite player. I'm just loosening my arm.
That's it. That's the video you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. He does get in the face.
He's
of
got a
kids.
history.
Now Billy's looking.
You're trying to find
I
out.
love that fucking
Cam
commercial.
Newton gets in the face of trash talking teen.
Okay. And it's going to be the video from today.
No, it's not.
All right, so Billy, who's respecting your elders?
Well, honestly, I did some introspection and realized that I may have beat up an old man. And seeing this Cam Newton video, a long time ago. Anyway, seeing this Cam Newton video made me realize we should really bring back respecting your elders, and not to call anyone elderly,
Right.
but I just think I need to be more respectful to my elders
Okay, why?
because that's who's my who back.
All right,
Who
cool.
would be an example of an elder?
How old are we talking when we say elder? Because elder, I think grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who,
just older.
How old? Gray hair?
28 and 36?
No,
Two 28-year-olds and a
it's too-
36-year-old?
Just those who have accomplished a
27.
lot and need respect.
You're 28, Hank.
I'm 27.
Are you sure?
pretty sure.
Okay, I think you're 28.
The funniest part of that video, I think, is the fact that Billy also called Hank old.
No,
And
I'm
Hank's
27.
like 3 years older than him.
Yeah, right. Right. Billy is trying to take our jobs.
I'm
Billy,
not trying to take this.
Yeah, you are. You said
wouldn't
to our
mind.
boss, you know who's getting old? PFT, Big Cat, and Hank.
You being threatened
No.
shows weakness.
No, I'm not threatening.
And now I'm thinking,
I'm
like,
just
should I
saying-
go for the kill?
Go for
I'm
it.
seeing a little weakness.
Billy,
Please.
you know what really shows weakness is apologizing. Billy apologized over a group text. We thought maybe it was a moment of growth because you left 30 pounds of rabbit meat sitting in the lobby, which is a totally normal thing. I think most kids in their early 20s make mistakes like that. But then you apologized for it, and our initial reaction was like, whoa, Billy, that's impressive. You actually admitted that you did something bad instead of lying about it. I've reversed on that take. I think that was a beta move of you tucking your tail and apologizing.
No, just respecting.
You were such an
Anyway.
alpha when you used to lie. Now I don't even know who you
I
are
just
anymore.
have a problem where I can't say no to people. So if a guy says, I want to send you 30 pounds of rabbit meat, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, true. Never say no to that.
Yeah, Billy, don't act like getting 30 pounds of dead rabbit in the mail wasn't like the best thing that's happened to you.
I have so many plans for it.
Jake, you got to who's back because Billy sucked.
Well, you took mine.
Billy, you always got to come with a couple.
I know.
Yeah, you know you're the penultimate person to go.
So
Yeah.
I always...
Yeah,
Nice, Jake.
right. Nice, Jake. All right, go ahead.
I have two.
Oh.
One,
Oh, good job, Jake.
Run up the score, bitch.
no, that was not intentional.
Yeah,
I
what?
just had. That was okay.
Good job, Jake.
I didn't
Great
mean
job,
any-
Jake. Great job.
Thanks. One is time lapses. PFT actually pointed this out with the Winter Classic.
Yep.
The
Lake Tahoe
Lake
won.
Tahoe.
And we're going to
Nice.
talk
Great.
about the Sun and Gary Bettman with Whitney, so we
course.
didn't forget about
I
that.
was,
obviously.
yeah, it was quite a time lapse.
two is from the blind side. S.J. Tui. He got the job as the director of football operations of Gus Malzahn at UCF. Remember the blind side?
Yeah.
That's the son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you know,
little
he's-
brother.
yeah,
It's terrible
he-
they put
oh,
that
wow.
car crash in the movie. It was like a PG movie.
I never saw the movie. I don't want to.
You thought the car crash was too violent?
I don't want to do
I
it.
think for a Disney movie,
I
read
it
the
was
book.
fine.
it was a Disney movie.
I
right?
did read the book.
I thought it was fine.
I read every Michael Lewis book.
I feel like Disney movie and car crashes. That
yeah.
doesn't
I
really
I
go
can't
along.
speak to the
I
movie.
mean, have you seen the beginning,
Bambi?
the intro of Up?
Lion King.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the intro of Up.
The
Yeah.
book was
What
incredible.
What about when
Most
what about when
disgusting
they
piece of film.
like slaughter a young cub's dad in front of him? Is that
Okay,
is that
Just a
so they cross
or
not
Bambi
cross the line.
when they
get-
hunt down Bambi's
detailed
mother
sometimes.
and kill her in front of
Yeah.
Bambi? Is that
Or-
was
yeah.
that
Or
that was
some
cool?
lady getting poisoned and she falls asleep for the rest of her life, basically. That's also in a Disney movie.
How
So,
was
yeah.
the movie? Was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't see it.
Big Mike.
I read the book.
That's what they call him.
Pro tip for everyone out there: just anytime Michael Lewis comes out with a book, read it because it will most likely end up being a movie.
What else do you do?
Big Short, Moneyball,
Okay.
and Blindside.
Yeah.
He's the book to movie guy. He is the book to movie.
What
guy.
you got, Billy?
I got the Cam Newton clip, the first one.
Okay.
That was like 4 topics ago.
Yep. All right. So Ryan Whitney.
Tell you
brought
what,
to you-
Billy, Billy, I'll give you a good who's back. You ready?
No, yeah, I don't need
Trent
to.
Richardson. Trent
Yeah.
Richardson's back.
Road to Canton starts
Yep.
now
He's
in Mexico.
Future Hall of Famer. He's joining the Caudillos de Chihuahua of the Mexican American Football League.
I wouldn't mind a jersey in this office.
not at all. I would love one of those. But
Yeah.
I think he's just inventing new leagues to join so that he can technically say I'm still a football player.
Yes.
And in the interview with him, he was like, he didn't really know what he was going to be doing for the team, which I guess isn't that different from when he was on the Browns. But he was like, I don't know if I'm going to be playing or if I'm going to be like around the team helping them out in various ways. And then it just devolved into him being like, I got daughters now that are going into high school and they're always on their phones and they don't see me very often. And it just went in these like weird directions. And I was thinking like, is Trent Richardson okay?
Probably not.
Trent Richardson went from being really good to just unbelievably shitty.
Yeah.
Almost overnight.
Yes.
What happened to that guy?
Well, yeah, I don't know. He just had no vision. Billy, how are the QB breakdowns coming?
Oh, they're going great.
Yeah.
Great. All right, let's get to Ryan Whitney. Brought to you by our friends at Chevy Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. The Silverado is strong, advanced, dependable, hardworking. This Silverado is dependable like the people who drive them. The design is big, bold, and commanding. This truck turns heads, a partner with grit and determination. Anything is possible, and Silverado is a partner in that. You can, if you're trying to become a truck person, tailgating, hauling, towing, off-roading, moving day, helping out your friend or family member, road trips. Also, shout out that one guy. I think he was in North Dakota, maybe Minnesota. I don't know, but he worked at a Chevy dealership, and he said that if anyone comes in, buys a Silverado, and says the promo code TAKE, he will give them $100 and a tank of gas.
I love it.
So
we'll
we're
top
doing
off your
it.
Tank for
people helping people. He was like, done.
The first
I will
verbal
do it.
podcast promo take
Yes.
being exchanged. I love it.
But seriously, if you are thinking about becoming a truck person, it starts and ends with Silverado, the Chevy Silverado, the best truck ever created. I am going to someday be a truck person, and I am going to be a Chevy Silverado owner. So make sure if you're thinking about becoming that truck person, which you should be, because like I said, tailgating, hauling, off-roading, all that stuff, Chevy Silverado is the way to go. So go check it out. You can buy them anywhere. And say code TAKE or PMT, and hopefully the person you're buying your Chevy Silverado from is an AWL, and they will give you $100 cash and a tank of gas. So there you go. All right, here he is, Ryan Whitney. All right, we now welcome on one of our favorite guests. We've been promising the people. I don't think I've ever had as many tweets in the past week being like, where the fuck is Whitney? You promised us Whitney. It is Ryan Whitney, Spittin' Chicklets.
That means a lot.
You know, seriously, you are the people's champ. So Whit is here, Spittin' Chicklets. If you don't listen, I mean, everyone in the world listens, but if you don't, it's the number one hockey podcast. So we want to talk
Number
some
one
hockey.
podcast in Canada.
Number one podcast in Canada. That's a fact.
Well, I have a question first, though, before we start.
Yeah.
Who farted?
It wasn't me.
It was
Great question.
I can't tell
Great
you. I
question,
can't tell you who
Ryan.
it was. I can tell you who it wasn't. That's this guy.
Okay.
I have a non-hockey
Okay.
question to start.
Yep.
You're in Florida right now. How's the golf game looking?
The golf game's nice. I just played in a tournament in Tampa this past week. I'm playing a lot. I think I got some of this like tennis elbow, which is weird that it's not golfer's elbow, but mine's tennis elbow. But it's been driving me nuts. It's been driving me crazy. So I've been icing that thing, but I'm still playing a lot. I'm playing a lot.
It's
Yeah.
hockey tough.
Yeah, and
Wow. Congratulations.
Have you played with any famous people?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm hoping to maybe meet one famous guy and play with him, but nothing yet.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm rooting for you to play with some famous people.
Thanks, Dan.
I've got a question for you because people might not know you from doing Spittin' Chicklets. It might just be like, that's the guy from the New Amsterdam vodka commercial that's always on my television. Did you write the line more like Paul missed the net, or did someone wrote that for you? Right? You can't.
Biz wrote it.
Biz wrote it himself.
We got to that commercial, and it was the longest day of my life. We did 3 different commercials, and all the scripts for each commercial was like the corniest shit, like stuff we'd never say. It was just so awkward. And Biz is like, nope, we'd never say this, absolutely not. And he just rewrote the whole thing, and he just said what to say at all times. Pretty much 9, at least out of every 10 words I said, Biz gave me 9 of them.
I'm shocked that Paul was like the main writer. Did he get credit for writing that?
Paul he's a fascinating human being. You guys know Biz. He's like a genius in some ways and completely out to lunch in other ways. It's very hard to describe, but he is very good in terms of like imagination, thinking of things, how to write a commercial. Who would have guessed?
A vivid imagination. All right, let's talk some hockey.
Yes.
So did you know that the sun exists?
So it is a thing. It gets hot. And sometimes in the area that they call Lake Tahoe, it can be warm in the winter. Did you know that?
Well, also it comes out in the day.
Yeah.
So typically around noon, like they call that afternoon area, like that window
and that's
between
actually-
noon and 4. That's usually when the sun's out.
Yeah. Depends on where you are on the planet, but yeah, that's pretty much a solid time point that you got to rely on the sun.
So if people who maybe weren't paying attention this weekend, the Winter Classic is in Lake Tahoe this weekend.
Tough
It's
look.
actually an incredible like setup, scenic views, picturesque. Like if you close your eyes and said what a perfect outdoor hockey game would look like, it was this setup. Unfortunately, the sun was out, as it sometimes happens, on Saturday during the day. And now the NHL has done a bunch of outdoor games. Gary Bettman even said, we've done everything. We played in snow, we played in rain, but sunshine has always been our enemy. And they had to delay the game. So do you guys like playing these outdoor games, or is it kind of old hat now?
I'm kind of all over the map with this. I got chance to play in the first one, not to make it about me, not a big deal. I got to play in the first one. It was nuts. It was Crosby scores the shootout winner, snowing, Buffalo. It was perfection how it went. Now, as it went along, like, you know, the classic, which is always New Year's Day, I actually think it's great because it's something different. Guys do enjoy playing it. And, I mean, like, it's right before, like, the Rose Bowl and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good time to have it. So I think that's been great. The years have gone on where they started doing, you know, just the what they do, the series, like the Winter Classic series where the teams are playing games. They did a game at Air Force. They've done a game in LA. They've kind of done them everywhere. So in a sense, like, I do feel bad chirping them for this mishap and what happened with Colorado Vegas. But I mean, it's worked everywhere else. They did one in Dallas last year and it was sick. Dallas, Nashville. We were down there. So I know that, like, the planning sounds ridiculous, but it kind of was the perfect storm of sun to ruin the game.
Daytime.
Now, I think guys are probably enjoying getting to do it right now because, like, the year is so boring and they can't leave their hotels, and at least this is something different. But I'm sure there's guys that'll tell you, like, all right, enough's enough. Like, we've lost our course here on the outdoor game.
I kind of agree with you that the New Year's Day one felt special, and then when they
Yeah, I like
added
it.
extra ones, it's like. But and this one, we all had our fun on Saturday with Gary Bettman because you can't predict that it's going to be exactly like that because I think the temperature was freezing. So it's just the quote that he had when he said, "If you look up at the sun, the cloud covers everywhere but where the sun is," and it's like, okay, dude, that happens sometimes.
No, well, Big Cat, that's how you can see the sun when the cloud doesn't
Right.
cover it.
So
but
but
that's how you're looking up.
In terms of just the actual game, how different is it to play outside versus indoors?
At the beginning, it's crazy. I think you get used to it. The day in Buffalo, it was freezing. So we had the heat warmers on the bench, football style, and it was like you ended up getting into it depending if you played a decent amount or not. But at the beginning, it is weird. And I think, like, to have the fans around, it was awesome. And that's the one thing I did want to say about people who chirp the game. Nobody who's at these games is upset about them. Like, it's you tailgate, everyone gets wrecked. It's like it's all about for the people that are there. So then this year, right, like, I think it would have been even more difficult because you see the fans and the people watching. This year, you're just looking out on this lake, and it was probably pretty cool, I'm guessing, at the beginning. I mean, I know watching on TV when it came on, I was like, this looks incredible.
Yes.
I was like, they should never have fans again at these or put them in places that are just picturesque. So, I don't know. What was the question again?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Actual playing the game. Is it harder?
Oh, yeah, at the beginning, but you get used to it, no doubt, unless the sun's in your eyes, but that means the clouds aren't covering the sun.
Yes.
It was actually a very cloudy day for a sunny day. So I do respect the fact that Gary Bettman, you can't plan on having a sunny, cloudy day.
Well,
That
it's like
usually
when,
doesn't
the guy was like, look at the sky, look at the day, there's not a cloud in the sky. And then the guy was like, oh, there's one there. Like, you're like that guy.
Now, have you ever played in a game where you have to start and stop, after a period, and you have to wait, sit around for the entire rest of the day?
Oh, that was crazy. I've had to wait. We had, like, in college, hockey finals or semifinals, right? Like, you're the second game, and the first game went into double or triple OT, I think. So you're waiting around, but, like, you never actually played part of the game. You never went out in warm-ups. You hadn't actually skated yet. So, like, the thought of them getting undressed, having to dry their equipment, having the trainers to do the laundry and, like, get everything redone for just the second period sounded like a nightmare to me because what do? Go back and sleep? It's like, I guess they approached it like a whole new game, but definitely nothing like that I've ever been a part of.
That's a good question. Like, what do they do laundry? Do you wash all the jerseys? And then is there time?
I bet you they probably did wash the jerseys, and then the laundry, like your actual, like, ginch, what you wear underneath. I mean, you got bags and bags of that. You got your backup set for the game if they didn't want to get it done that quick. Maybe they did, though. Guys are very superstitious.
Yeah. All right. So the other big story from the weekend, Sidney Crosby 1,000th win. You played with Sidney Crosby.
1,000th game.
Really?
1,000th game. Sorry. 1,000th game, not 1,000th win. 1,000th game. That would have been crazy. You played with him. Where is he on all-time hockey players list? And you know what? You're not good at the double question, so I'll just start with that.
I actually crush double questions. I've really improved since we first met on that, so fuck right off. And I will answer the first part, and that is I actually think it's in no particular order. I haven't prepared enough to give you that order. I don't know if I even could do it, but it's Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Sidney Crosby, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe.
Okay. No particular
That's it?
order. That's
So
your top 5.
Crosby's in my top 5 players of all time.
Okay,
Wow.
what about best scorers?
Ovechkin
Okay, thank
is
you.
I think, the best goal scorer of all time. I know he doesn't have the most goals, which he actually somehow might break, although it's a tough start right now for his season goal-wise. But Ovechkin is right there with Gretzky and Hull, top goal scorers of all time.
So you played with one of the top 5 guys of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Did you what's your best Crosby story? Not even off ice, but like on ice, just how it was to play with him. And did he make your job and everyone's job that much easier just having him like on the ice with you?
Well, you know, everyone who listens to Spit and Chicklets know I just say thanks, Sid, all the time. So in terms of making things easy for me, Big Cat, I am not lying to you. I had 10 assists one year that I was sitting on the bench once the goal was scored because I just passed it to him. I passed it to him in the neutral zone or our own zone, and he's like, and then like he ends up scoring or giving it to someone else, and I'd be like, goal scored by Evgeny Malkin, assisted by Sidney Crosby and Ryan Whitney. I was like, what? I was like, oh my god, I did give it to him a minute and a half ago. So it was like his first. I mean, my first memory of my first memory of like hearing about Sid was like, you know, this kid's the next great one. It's like he can't miss. And so, I mean, you've heard of different players before and it doesn't work out, but everything was kind of aligning for him. And then the NHL season was canceled, so you couldn't figure out who was going to get the first overall pick for Crosby. And the year prior, Pittsburgh, you know, they were so bad, and I think that they won the lottery. I don't remember how they did the lottery, but Pittsburgh won. My brother came flying in the house. He's like, Pittsburgh got Crosby. You're going to play with Crosby. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, and I hadn't, you know, ever seen the kid play, but all you'd heard is like, this is it. So I got to camp, and a buddy of mine, Noah Welsh, he's from Boston. He's in camp with the Penguins, played a little bit with the Penguins as well. He was in the group, the first group in the morning, right? Which is like Crosby's group. And he came off, he's like, he's the best hockey player to ever live. He's like, he's doing things. I was like, what? Is it that crazy? And then I got the chance to watch and see, and it was like a different game. I know like people say now McDavid's doing things that have never been done, but Crosby was one of those guys you'll never forget seeing what he do. He was so fast through the neutral zone, and then he was enormous. His lower half, he's got a huge ass, huge legs, and he's just like down low. You can't get the puck away from him. He's quick. He's like driving off you and just embarrassing guys in practice and in games, and he was all 18. It was nuts.
I love those type of stories though, because it is like the guys who are truly special. I feel like everyone just knows right away, and they're like, okay, this is just totally different than anyone else who just shows up at 18 years old.
Yeah, there was like moments when he's giving guys passes that have, you know, he's given Zygmunt, Palfy, Mark Recchi passes where they're almost not even ready for it, just because there's no way somebody could have got that puck to me. Like, there was no lanes. How is it there? And then, like, so making everyone's life easier. The second year was, I think it was his best year in the NHL. I don't know if he'd say that, but he won MVP, and that was my biggest year. That's the only reason I got a contract, is that year. And we had this play, right? It was like I was backdoor guy on the power play. I don't know how I weaseled my way onto this power play. It was Sergei Gonchar, Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Mark Recchi, and then me, the pigeon. So I'm like playing the offside, and then Crosby's finding me, right? He's, if you know hockey, he's on the half wall with the puck, and I'm going down to the back door of the net, and he keeps hitting me. I'm like not ready for it, or I can't handle it. It's such a hard pass, but it's right on my tape. And the assistant coach Mike Yo, he's coached as a head coach in the NHL since, but he's like, you have to learn to like handle this pass. You got to learn to get a shot off. He's going to keep finding you. So he actually helped me a ton, Mike Yo, in practice after practice. Sure enough, I started like being able to just like one time these things. I'm not kidding you. It'd be a kind of a cross ice pass that I would just have my stick and like really firmly hold my bottom hand. And thing would go up, beat the goalie because the pass was so perfect. Nobody could see it coming. So I was able to like really benefit from getting points and signing a huge contract directly because of him.
Mm-hmm. How long into his career did he get, like, what did the hazing stop with him? Because I have to imagine if a guy comes in who's that good, right, and everybody's talking about him like, okay, he's the next Gretzky, he's this young hotshot on your team, I feel like you guys probably had to break him in a little bit. There was probably a little element of, like, we got to make sure this kid doesn't get a big head.
No, it wasn't. Nobody fucked with Sid. So I actually think that's like different for some guys. It was like, I mean, I'm sure guys were busting his balls and stuff, but there was no like pranks being pulled on Crosby. Really,
He was
and
like
if they
that
were,
good.
and
It's
if they
like-
were, they were minor ones that would laugh. Like they were ruining my shoes and like cutting holes in my suits. You didn't do that to him. I was the pigeon getting tossed.
We're going to get back to Ryan Whitney, but before we do, I want to talk to you guys about Coors Seltzer. We love Coors Seltzer. It is the coldest tasting seltzer in America. It's the best seltzer in America. Coors Seltzer is legitimately the most refreshing drink that we have in the office. It's way better than all the others out there. It tastes colder, and you know what? It sounds more delicious when you pop the top. I'm actually going to – we have one right here. I'm going to pop the top.
Oh,
Did that not
that
sound
sounded incredible.
amazing? That's a Coors Seltzer can. There's nothing like it. There's nothing more refreshing than a Coors Seltzer. It is the world's most refreshing hard seltzer. You can get it in black cherry, mango, lemon lime, grapefruit. It's 4.5 ABV and only 90 calories per 12 ounces. Starting today, we are teaming up with Coors Seltzer to host the Coors Seltzer Lottery. So we're calling on all AWLs, get yourself some Coors Seltzer, tweet at us a picture of your seltzer and a lottery ball number. So just like hold up in the picture, write down on a piece of paper next to your Coors the number that you're guessing for the lotto machine. Be sure to tag us, tag Coors Light, and then it's hashtag Coors Seltzer PMT Lottery. Get in on the action, and in a few weeks, we're going to do a live drawing, and those AWLs that submitted the right number will get the custom PMT Coors Seltzer jumpsuits. They're amazing jumpsuits. Right now, you can get your first 12-pack on Coors Seltzer, so entering is even easier. Go to CoorsSeltzer.com/take. That's CoorsSeltzer.com/take. Beer purchase required. Offer varies by state. Must be 21 or older. Visit promorules.com/Coors Seltzer rebate for details. Ends 4/30/21. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Fort Worth, Texas. And now, here's more Ryan Whitney.
All right, let's talk some hockey this season. Do you like the setup that like the playoff setup and how everything is different, where we could actually have a Stanley Cup final that is two East teams, that are usually on the East, or two West teams? Do you like that? Do you like that it's just all kind of chaotic?
I love it. I think the all-Canadian division is sick.
Yep.
And people kind of chirp because they get the most love. And granted, I mean, it's hockey in Canada. And I think that Toronto's a wagon. They're nasty. But I don't know how deep the division is. So people are like, oh, my God, they're going to come. Whoever comes out of that division, they're going to get smoked anyways. But I'm a huge fan. And I know that it sucks for players because, like, I mean, the Blues played the Coyotes 7 straight games.
Yeah.
It's like, this is ridiculous. But I think as a fan, it is like fun to watch. And the playoffs is what'll be crazy, because 4 teams from each division, and then at the end, the final 4, you got a winner from each. And it's like all of a sudden the Bruins play the Canadiens in the Cup final. It's like there's so many different options here that I'm wondering if they'll be able to build on some of it. I don't know if you can ever like actually do this again, or you'd want to, because you want each guy, you want fans to get the chance to see McDavid and
Right.
Ovechkin and Crosby. Like, it doesn't make sense. But for this 1 year, as crazy as it's been, I think it's doing great. And I know there's been madness in terms of like COVID, which every sport's dealing with cancellations. But in the end, the games are going to get played and hockey's going on. So I'm a huge fan of what's going on, only because the rivalry's forming and basically the storylines write themselves with these games back to back to back.
Yeah, and the Maple Leafs are really good, but they are – I feel like the Maple Leafs as a franchise, at least in America, we don't talk about them as being one of the all-time like most heartbreaking franchises to root for. But they've had their moments. They are right up there with a lot of the Atlanta stats that we like to throw out, or the Minnesota stats that we throw out. But is this – can you give hope to Toronto fans this year, or is it going to be another letdown?
I think you can. I think it's 1967. So what is that? 53? 50. I'm a math guy. 53 years. I mean, it's like you remember the Rangers when they won theirs. There was the signs 54 years. Finally, like now I can die in peace. Like the Maple Leafs have been pathetic, and I wouldn't say pathetic because a lot of years they had good teams, couldn't get out of the East, but now they have a team that is like legitimately built to win a Stanley Cup. I think they got Thornton, they got Wayne Simmons, they have like toughness, they got good D, their goaltending solid, and Matthews. I'll say Marner's an amazing player. Matthews right now has kind of taken over the league, at least goal scoring wise. He's on pace to score 55 goals in a 55 game season, whatever it is. So I've actually come out and said, that I'm rooting for the Toronto Maple Leafs to win the cup this year. That's my team this year. I want them to win. I think Biz might have came out and said the same thing. So we're Maple Leafs bandwagon guys. I just I love their uniforms. I love the history. I love the drama. How like hockey is just, if they have a bad game, all these ridiculous nutcase Maple Leafs fans are saying the team sucks. And it's just like the passion behind Maple Leafs fans and that team is so good that I want to see them get it done.
Why do they spell their name FS? Why isn't it Maple Leaves?
That's a great question, dude. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Great question. My one Blackhawks question. So this was supposed to be a lost year. They're playing really well.
Yeah.
A lot of young guys playing really well. Obviously, Taves, is out and kind of mysteriously, but hopefully he's okay. But are we buying that they could possibly get in the playoffs? Because it is weird to look at, like, they've won, I think, 7 out of the last 9 or whatever it may be now, but they also have played more games than other teams that they're around. So it's hard to, like, totally judge if they could be in the top 4 of their division.
Yeah, I said because Chiefs been all over them and been loving, like, what kind of team they have, or not what kind of team they have, but how they play. And I said it's great to watch, but there's no chance they're making the playoffs.
No chance.
I just don't see it happening. There's like the depth isn't there. Maybe if Taves comes back, but who knows what's going on there. Hope he is all right. But it's still fun because they're like a team that I think not much was expected. And if you ask most Blackhawks fans, they're like the pesky Hawks. Like they're not really giving up any games. Like they are way more difficult to play against than people thought. And the main reason, DeBrincat bouncing back. He had a tough year after he signed that big deal last year. He's been great, but Kane is just like a different animal. It's like I continually wonder, like, will he slow down? Chicago's not as good, and every year he's right near the top of the league. It's like a truly Hall of Fame, all-time great player, Patrick Kane. So I think the ability to have him still out there and just generating whenever he wants. He scored that spinorama backhand goal the other day. He just does things that, like, there's very few people in the world that can do it. So as long as he's there, I guess they'll have a way better chance than I gave him.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. You just triggered my second Sidney Crosby question I was going to ask. Yes. I don't know how the Hall of Fame works in hockey. Will you be invited when Sidney Crosby gets into the Hall of Fame? Will you be part of, like, the crew?
I doubt it.
Come on.
The only thing I have going for me is like chiclets.
Right.
We interviewed him. He came on that. So he, obviously he likes Biz and I enough to have done that show because he's a pretty private guy. And we were rookies together. So like maybe he looks back like, oh, we were same year we witnessed the NHL together. I brought him to a bar in Boston. We got waffled. I mean, I just don't think we're that close that I'm going to his Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame induction.
I don't know. They always have like old teammates. They could just be
I know. But like I didn't win a cup with him. He's won 3. So there's so many teammates that won a cup. Thanks for bringing it up. And I just hope that maybe when I text him when he gets into the Hall of Fame, he texts me back like, thanks, man.
I think what you have to do is you just have to make a name for yourself as the biggest Sidney Crosby supporter in the world. Like a great way to
Dan Orlovsky. You guys don't listen to Chicklets. You guys that has been like
thank him all the time.
And I also
obnoxiously brought up that I am the Stan.
But I just heard you say that he's not the greatest hockey player of all time.
Yeah, like when I ask that, you should be like number 1.
Number 1, and it's not even close. That's what you should say. You should be the Sidney Crosby guy. Then you'll get that invitation.
You need to do like you
guys.
I mean, you're not a big NBA guy.
Mind pretzeling me right now. You're probably right.
You're not a big NBA guy, but what you need to do is you need to become like the Nick Wright for LeBron. You need to do that for Sidney Crosby. You need to have stats like ready to go. Like, everything that is just twisted so that Sidney Crosby is the greatest of all time and it's indisputable. If I ask you for who's the best, you're like, yeah, Sidney Crosby actually has, if you do it like per game and you break it down, like he's actually 10 times better than Wayne Gretzky. You need that.
If that gets me to Toronto on whatever night that is, probably in like 10 years, then I will start doing it.
Okay, we're going to get you some stats.
Yeah, also,
I'll write it down on my hand just every day, just re-ink it so I never forget.
You need to cut up like highlight reels of what the goaltending was like in the 80s. and just show like a bunch of goalies falling on their face and be like, this is who Wayne Gretzky was scoring against.
Very valid argument right
Yeah.
there.
Is
Although Frankie Borelli thought he couldn't even play in the NHL. I think
Yeah,
it
that was
at one
very
point.
stupid.
What a
Frank.
mutant.
Very stupid. Very stupid.
Is it true, like, how bad were the goalies in the 1980s?
I mean, it's tough to say, right? Like now they look horrific, but how bad do I don't know, like golfers look in the 80s? Like they're all like fat slobs. Like I don't know, it's just what they were back then. I'm sure like you look back at offense and say, wow, guys weren't making many saves, but their pads they were wearing like Boston Globes taped around their like legs. They didn't even have pads. So now the goalies, you can't even see the net. It's hard. But they did suck. I mean, there's plenty of videos of guys in the 70s and 80s scoring slap shots on the ice. Like, that doesn't happen anymore.
Right, right. I like that
I
visual.
hate the Boston Globe, too, but sorry.
I like the visual just of just getting out there with do you think you could have played without a helmet?
Oh, God, no. My ears, I would have tripped over. My ear would have caught the plexiglass, ripped right off. I actually, who was I talking to?
Was there still a guy? Who's the last guy again?
Craig McTavish. I think Craig McTavish was the last player.
Was he still in the league when you were? Because he got grandfathered.
No. I never played against somebody that didn't wear a helmet. But people would say like he would stand in front of the net and just like come off after shifts with just like straight up like nicks needing stitches in his like forehead. He's like, I don't care. Oh, they said Craig McTavish too would take faceoffs and just like headbutt the guy with the helmet on. He was taking the faceoff.
Jesus Christ! I love that was a grandfather rule. That's like, okay, you know what? You've been playing without a helmet for long enough that the damage has already been done. You're not. I got
grandfather. Yeah, I know. I got grandfathered in for one thing, which was the they made people start wearing half shields when you come into the league, and I never did until I got sent to the minors at the end where you had to. So I got grandfathered in for one thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking up right now, 96, 97. He played. I remember like being like, how is there one guy who's not? He doesn't have a helmet
like,
on.
That guy's crazy. You're like, that guy's crazy, and he probably liked it.
Right. Yeah. Right.
The really crazy thing though is when the goalies didn't have helmets on because. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was the 50s, whatever, Jacques Plante, like whoever started, I don't know exactly what year it was. And they were shooting it on the ice, and they weren't shooting it as heavy and hard as they are now, but deflections were still happening.
Yes.
Goalies are standing there getting pucks are getting tipped, they're hitting shin pads and going flying into their nose. So those are the true lunatics.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's crazy to think that anybody never, like back in the day, you didn't sit down and think, maybe if I'm going to play goalie, I'm going to wear a face mask or a helmet. Like that's
yeah. Hey man, you want to play goalie? Like, can I get a helmet? Pussy.
Yeah. Man card.
Speaking of being a tough guy, do you think that now your fighting record wasn't great? Do you think you could have beaten up Jose Canseco
that night?
Yeah,
the other night.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, I would hope so. I mean, Billy came at him hard, which was great. But like that guy looked like a stumbling drunk walking out of a bar, walking into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Billy Football. Does Billy Football think he knocked him out, or does he know he took a dive?
He's listening right now. Go ahead, Billy.
Billy, tell Wood about the fight.
Yeah, tell him what
He just quit. He thought I was a joke, and then I showed up, and he was.
So
just
it wasn't taking a dive for the money. Like, didn't matter who it was. He like if he didn't think you were a killer coming at him, he would have gone.
Put on a show. But the thing is, he realized he made a business decision. I mean, at the end of the day.
Well, you were in war mode.
Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, Billy.
I hate when people say it's a fucking dive because the thing about a dive is everyone's on the same page for a dive because you're supposed to make it not look like a dive. That's the whole point of a dive.
But your mind was switched to the point where like you were ready to kill him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was very impressive that opening bell. Boom, you were on your toes, getting right after him, Billy.
I jumped him. That was the plan. Throw over 100 punches.
How much weight did you gain before the fight?
I lost a ton.
Yeah, Billy was trying to throw 140 punches in the first round. That was his plan.
I can
that was
hit
the target number.
Yeah, no, that was his team. Was like 140, dude.
I would hit the bag for a minute in straight. I got up to 140 in a minute.
Yeah. So
actually, no. Those are actually minute 30 rounds.
Okay, yeah.
I was doing.
Who's next on the card, Billy?
I'm waiting for Jake Paul to lose to Ben Askren, and then I'm going to call him out. Hopefully, he loses.
All right, I love it.
That's the next step. But
man, he's going to see that fight against Canseco want nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
you got some good tape out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that it wasn't a longer fight. I feel bad. Like I was there to scrap,
right?
Get my ass.
Like once you got into the ring, it was war zone.
Yes.
Whit, who do you have for winning the? So you're rooting for the Leafs.
Yes,
but what's your prediction?
I can't like pick against Tampa. I don't know. Like their team is just so stacked. Like last year, you saw they were like just heads and shoulders above anyone else. And people kind of say like, "Oh, they don't have Kucherov all year." I'm like, "Yeah, that's great. They're going to get him back right for the playoffs. It's like perfect. He'll be skating with them like before the playoffs. He'll be ready to go, and then you just throw that guy in with the team they already have." So with how easily they kind of got it done last year, and especially after they went through like they were Virginia hoops, dude. They lost in the first round, swept by Columbus, and then they won it the next year. It was like, so now they're over that hump where it's like, all right, let's get another one. And they just have such a deep team, and their goalie is one of the tops in the league. So I like Tampa. I'm hoping for Toronto. And I think Vegas and Colorado are just going to end up battling it out in the West. I don't know how that's going to go down. I don't know who will end up coming out on top when they do face each other, if they do face each other. But I look forward to it because the NHL right now is as like healthy as it's ever been. I think it's like the league's great. I think for all the people that like bitch and whine and want fighting out of the game, the parts of fighting that are gone are probably the parts that should be gone. Is that was like just premeditated, like didn't even mean anything, had nothing from the game, just two heavies just going at it to kind of set the tone for a game. I know like guys made a living and I respect those guys more than ever, but it was like now you see fights that are happening out of like pure rage during the game. That's when it's okay. That's what like people really want to see, in a sense of two guys are battling in the corner. All of a sudden they're just so pissed off. It's just natural they go. So hockey has that while also having more scoring and less of like the big time brawls and what happened before. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I looked up, actually Jake sent us the reason why the Maple Leafs are called the Leafs and not the Leaves, because they're named after.
You guys have that what a staff you guys have. You can get that.
Jake's
we would be
yeah.
asking that question on Chicklets for 3 more weeks to each other.
I almost wish I didn't know the answer because it's kind of boring. It's just like they're named after a maple leaf, right? They're not named after a bunch of leaves.
A singular leaf.
They're named after a singular leaf. So as a collective whole, they are the Maple Leafs.
Great
Not the
logo.
Maple Leafs,
I feel like if I'd used my brain at all, I maybe could have like answered that. Like the maple, it's a maple leaf.
But in your defense, you were just doing an interview. You probably played 36 holes today. Like you're
I didn't
a busy
play
guy.
golf today. I took the day off. I was bummed out too. It was beautiful.
Oh shit! All right. So my last question is: what are you actually shooting right now? Like, what are you shooting in golf?
So I just played in a tournament, and first round I shot 71. I played great. In the second round I shot 76. And that missed the cut. It was a good like mid-am tournament. So mid-ams are amateur golfers who are 25 years or older, so that you get rid of the college studs. You know, the younger, like, so it's like more like it's like men's league for golf, but people are good. So it was a good field where all these kids have played in USGA events and good big time golf. Seniors, played with a couple seniors that played in the US Senior Open. And I missed the cut, so that was unfortunate. But it's still, I played pretty solid. I missed the cut by 1, +7. I need to shoot +6.
Are you like borderline, maybe thinking about someday trying to go to like Q school?
No, not even.
So you don't have the balls
Not
like Caleb Presley.
Oh no, I just don't have the game, dude.
Oh.
The people, I actually say a lot that I think that PGA Tour golfers are better at their sport than any other professional athlete is at their sport. If that makes any sense. If you threw in a scratch golfer, so I'm like a 0 handicap. If you threw me in a PGA Tour event, I would stand out. I would look way more foolish than if you put in like a good men's league basketball player in an NBA game.
Interesting.
I know that sounds crazy, but
it does.
Golfers,
I don't know
those
about
golfers, those golfers are those PGA Tour golfers are like +6 handicaps. They're regularly shooting 66, 67 at their home course. It's a different world. So yeah, throw me in an NBA game, I'll look like Sean Bradley. Throw me on the tour, I'll shoot 100 and quit.
Who do you think? What other sport is best for like athletes in another sport? Best for golfers after they retire? And have you played with anyone who maybe? Like retired from their sport, now play golf.
Who's awesome golfers?
Like
what's
famous
his name?
people.
What's his name? Hicks on the Yankees is nasty.
Oh, okay.
He's
Aaron
really
Hicks.
good. Who are the
Smoltz, John
Smoltz. John Smoltz played in the U.S. Senior Open. He's got a nice game.
I heard MJ's awesome.
And Michael Jordan's apparently a very good golfer. I heard he likes to gamble on the course. Who else?
Steph Curry.
Charles Barkley sucks. Oh, Tony Romo.
Steph Curry's really good.
Yeah.
Apparently
Tom Brady hit that
Barkley
one shot.
Yeah.
Apparently Barkley used to be like a legitimate good golfer. I don't know what happened. He lost the game. Romo's good. Romo's played in some sick amateur events.
Yeah.
Probably events that he has no business in, like playing with college kids and then finishing last. It's like, dude, you're not that good.
But no to Jordan. You've never played with Jordan.
No.
Someday.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Someday, boys.
Hopefully.
Someday, maybe.
Yes.
That'd be a dream. It's a dream to come on your pod again. I feel like it's been fucking 10 years since Biz and I sat in that room. No, it was the old office.
I know.
And that was you guys had Biz and I on, kind of just get chicklets a little bit of pardon my take love. And ever since it's been, we're always chasing you guys down, number one.
Well, you
feel like you got a bullseye on your head?
Yeah, from Billy Football, who's sitting right next to me. He called us old to Erica. Can you believe that?
Billy, you know who fucking butters your bread, you muppet?
Buddy, I was.
Who's your buddy?
He just hit you with a buddy.
Who did you buddy? Was that me or Whit?
That was a buddy.
Did you buddy me?
He buddied me?
I didn't buddy it.
What do you say?
I did say buddy. I did say buddy.
You just said buddy to me, dude.
No, I was no. I was, bro. I'm not buddy.
Bro, you're broing me now?
No, I'm not.
I'm getting broed and buddied by Billy fucking Football.
No, I was talking to Big Cat.
Yo, that's even worse.
Yeah, you don't buddy Big Cat.
You're buddying your boss?
No, look.
Jeez, man, put your tongue away for a minute.
I sang.
Oh, bro, you again.
Put your tongue
I sang
away.
his praises for like the whole interview, and I just say one thing about me basically being younger than these guys, and they just won't drop it.
Oh man,
It was just interesting to see, that I know why lions kill their young sometimes.
No, and you also know, like, who ends up taking the two Power Kings down? Part of my take, the guys from within.
Yeah,
no,
have your
come
heads
on.
up.
And
Billy
Billy
Have your
also
heads up.
gave Big Cat coronavirus and tried to kill him. So,
I'm
it's all adding up.
No, I'm a parasite on this operation. If the host dies, I die.
interesting. All right, well, Whit. Well, hopefully we see you March Madness.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna definitely be there because I don't know if you know, I'm a Chelsea football fan.
Yes.
And I'm coming when they play Arsenal next in May, and I'm gonna fucking stomp on Za and Troops.
I don't know if you know, but I'm the #1 Troops troll, so I'll tell you all my lessons.
Oh, so
he almost
I'm gonna
punched
need
me the
lessons
other
from
day.
you. But I'm gonna have my team whooping on them, and my team looks nice. I mean, like Arsenal's a joke of a club. I'm really into football now, soccer. Sorry, I'm even that official. I'm calling it football.
It's not you. Do you actually watch the games?
Every game.
No, you don't.
Every single game since I started watching Chelsea, I've watched, and I watch most Premier League games. I love that they're on in the mornings on the weekend, and then Wednesdays and stuff like 3:00. It's I'm all in on soccer. It's crazy. I find myself watching games, not even Chelsea games. I'm Wikipedian guys. I love the drama. I love how the managers are like these like Hollywood like celebrities. It's just awesome. They call it the beautiful game, I think. For a reason.
Diogo Benito. No, it actually is the fact that it's on in the mornings. Like you just pop it on and you can. It's actually the best like background noise sport there is.
Yeah, and the no commercials thing's sick.
And it's cool
Very
to see
underrated.
like wake up and just see a ball moving on grass.
It's very refreshing for a hangover.
It is. Yeah.
It does ease you into your Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it.
All right, well, Whit, thank you. You're the best, man. People's
All right,
champ.
guys, great catching up with you guys. I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Good to see you, Whit.
See you, man.
Take
All
care.
right, later. See you, boys.
Ryan Whitney was brought to you by our great friends over at 3Chi. 3Chi is the industry leader in Delta-8 THC products. All their products are formulated by a biochemist. They're made right here in the USA with USA-grown hemp. 3Chi's Delta-8 is a federally legal version of THC. It's a much more functional alternative to marijuana. Their Delta-8 gives you an amazing buzz, gives you great body feel, but you get a clear head. You don't get anxiety. You don't get that paranoia. It's nice. It's clean. It tastes delicious. The gummies are great. It's available online at 3Chi. That's the number 3chi.com, and at select retailers around the country. You have to be 21 to purchase, and remember, it's not CBD. This is psychoactive, so you're going to get a buzz. Please use it responsibly. Go to 3chi.com. Shop for their Delta-8 vapes, gummies, tinctures, and oils so you can make your homemade edibles out of them. Use promo code PARDON at checkout. Get 5% off your order. Promo code PARDON at checkout. 5% off your order with 3Chi.
Okay, let's do some segments and send everyone on their way. Just a reminder, go subscribe to Macro Dosing with PFT and Arian Foster. We'll have Arian Foster on the show on Wednesday. Let's go. Is that just...
Hank's been coughing a lot recently. Hank?
It's all right. I got the antibodies. No big deal. So does Billy.
I don't. I'm exposed.
Billy and I are just fucking... we're so badass we created our own vaccine. That's only
it's just
really
sick.
good for 6 months or so.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We got talking tennis. My goat. No, Joe. Wait, what's his name?
Novak Djokovic.
Novak Djokovic.
You would have gotten there.
I was going to say
That was like 45 seconds.
I was going to say Novak Djokovic.
Jovac, smoke a bitch.
Oh, I definitely thought his name was Dovak. All right, Novak Djokovic. I am the number one Novak Djokovic fan out there. He wins his 18th championship, right? 18th title.
18th major.
Major. What do you call him in tennis? I don't know.
Grand
Help us
Slam.
out here.
Slam.
Grand
Slam,
Slam. He's the fucking GOAT. Suck on this dick, Jake.
What?
What? You don't think?
Why
he's,
me?
You don't think he's the GOAT?
Well, because
You're a Federer guy. I know
Yeah.
you. I can
Yeah, I like
smell
Federer.
you from a mile away. You have the RF hat that you wear
my brother
when you're
does.
fucking playing
My brother
tennis in
does.
Boca
No.
Raton. Yeah, I know.
Raton.
I
are
know.
you? Wait, you're not a Rafa guy?
I like Rafa too, a fellow lefty.
I thought
Yeah.
you were a Rafa guy.
I like
I'm a Rafa guy.
Vamos Rafa.
You can't. No, that's bullshit.
Yes,
you
thank you,
cannot
PFT.
like both Rafa and Federer.
Pick one.
You have to hate one of them.
Pick one. Pick
That's
who's
so,
your GOAT.
That's so soft if you like
Fed.
both of them.
All right,
Okay.
Fed your GOAT, so suck on this dick.
All right.
I mean, what more does Djokovic have to do? Just keep winning all the fucking tournaments? He's won.
Rafa
Has he won?
and Roger have 20,
Okay.
so he's not there
And
yet.
Djokovic is how old?
18. Oh.
He's only 18?
He is 33.
Okay, so
they
we're
are-
going to get there.
Roger 39. Rafa
He got booed
34.
too, right?
However, I didn't see that. It was 3:30 in the morning. I was not up, unfortunately.
I wasn't
Who?
either.
Dovak got booed.
Novak got booed, I think.
That's
but
for his
also vaccination.
Well, he
stances.
probably reintroduced COVID to the
So
continent of
Rafa
Australia.
and Roger are tied, but at Roland Garros French Open, Rafa literally wins every time.
Well,
So,
guess
like,
what? At Australian
something only a
Open
goat could do.
at Sydney,
Yeah.
Dovak wins every single time.
Yeah.
And Rafa
He's won
has
7 in a row,
That's
right?
his island. Yeah.
Rafa has beat Federer at Wimbledon, has he not?
they all beat each other. at Wimbledon.
Dovak has beaten Federer at Wimbledon as
That
of
was a sick
recently.
match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
2
got
years
me
ago.
into
It
tennis.
has Dovak beat Rafa at the French.
No one beats Rafa.
Exactly.
But that's
Like
Goat.
a specialist.
It's different than everything else.
Competition closed.
Also,
case
the
closed.
actual 5th Grand Slam's coming up Miami.
What is that?
Wait, no, that's not. No, you can't do that.
The fifth
No,
Grand
it's the
Slam
biggest non-Grand Slam.
on your home court.
Yeah, they do it. It's really cool. They do it at Hard Rock Stadium.
Well, you haven't even said what's the name of the tournament.
Of course they do.
Miami Open. Used
The
to be
Miami
Sony
Open
Ericsson,
is the 5th Grand
NASDAQ.
Slam.
Yeah,
I doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Google it.
I'm going to Google the 5th Grand Slam tennis.
It's either going to say that or Indian Wells, which is right before it.
The 5th Grand Slam tennis is
Oh, conveniently, when Dovak did win a French Open,
Indian Wells.
Rafa hurt his with a whist. Bullshit.
But if he's healthy for Roland Garros, he will win it.
Dovak?
No, Rafa.
I do respect Dovak. I'm fascinated by anybody that can become like a. How many millions of dollars has he won? Probably like, including endorsements. You have to think he's probably made like $100 million.
He's
playing
not
tennis,
endorsed
right?
like Rafa or,
Well,
or
that's 'cause
Federer.
He's a
Federer's
bad
the-
boy.
Yeah, he's
so
a bad boy.
he's got he can't have like the watch companies.
he's got
coming like
MyPillow.
Federer does. Yeah, he's got MyPillow. That's basically it. You can't get like Rolex behind you if you're an anti-vaxxer. But I respect somebody who's that rich but that committed to just posting all their worst ideas all
Yes,
the time.
yes.
Like all you have to do if you're Novak is just like not post your ideas. But he's so addicted to the online lifestyle and getting all that bad boy
Yes.
street cred that he's like, you know what? I don't give a shit if I can't get sponsored by like H&R Block. I'm gonna fucking get these autism takes off my chest.
I agree that there are certain athletes that it's like, like, this shut up and dribble. Like, I want athletes to say whatever they want, and I want really dumb athletes like Djokovic.
I want them to be louder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Johnny Damon, who we were talking about earlier. I want them to be as loud as possible because it's funnier.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. So that was talking tennis.
And Osaka won. Hank's girl.
Hank,
That was
that's your
shocking.
girl?
Well, you know what I mean. Like, he's
Whoa.
a fan. He's a fan.
Hank.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did Darren tweet anything about Novak being a bottom tier human being?
No, he posted a way too long Instagram story of his kid's birthday party.
Wait, did you say his name?
Oh shit!
Well, since you said his name, I just want
I should have to brand myself.
I want to disagree with one thing. He was like, if the only reason you're getting into Bitcoin or Top Shot, is it Top Shot?
Top Shot? Is that those are the
You
trading
told us in the
cards?
group chat not to talk about him.
I know, but Top Shot. This is
Yes,
this is
yes.
a different.
Wait, is that my
we don't have
Top
to talk
Golf
about
idea?
it.
It's like
for
the,
guns?
no, it's like the hologram shit.
There was a point made that the Top Shot, the
Trading
Bitcoin
cards,
trading cards. If the
Pokemon.
only reason you're getting into it is a fear of missing out, that's the wrong reason. No.
That's
no.
exactly why I'm
That's
getting
the
into it.
only
Yes.
reason to get in. The only reason to get into all of these things is that you don't want to someday be pumping the gas for a fucking Bitcoin billionaire's boat.
Yep, I don't want to be a sucker. All right,
No,
I don't.
good.
I will freely admit I do not understand what this Top
None of
Shot is. I don't think I ever will get it, but I do know that I'm going to pretend like I understand.
Correct.
I just know that it's so advanced thinking that if I don't get it, I need to get behind the people that do get it.
If fear of missing out isn't your main motivator to do pretty much anything in life, you're not living a correct life.
Mm-hmm.
It's therapeutic watching other people open packs of cards.
I don't get that. I still don't. I don't understand
I
it.
think it's an ASMR thing.
The sound, is it the sound that you
I
like,
think
or
it's
is
the
it like I wonder what they're going
sound.
to take out?
And just like, also, there's something hilarious. I've watched a bunch of different people do it. There's something just oddly therapeutic about someone being like, all right, and we have, okay, Marvin Jones, and then we have a Quentin Nelson, and then they stop at like a random card. We're like, ooh, Amari Cooper. Okay, that one's a keeper. It's like, what? What are we talking about?
Uh-huh.
Why? Where? Who's deciding this?
I like the
And we have a
moment.
Henry Ruggs and just going through it.
The only part I like is the moment where they realize what they have before you see what they have.
Yeah, like this is
that
a blue
moment.
prism.
That's a cool moment, but I don't get the whole like watch. You don't watch another man open up packs of his own baseball cards.
Yeah.
like what do you get out of that?
I would actually like to. Our good friend Tony Scheffler is actually a big card guy. We should probably get him back on to have him explain to us. He actually has like, so he does it the way that I can understand because it's got a mix of gambling in it. Where he has, like he was saying, like, oh, I have a bunch of Tom Brady rookie cards. I want him to win a Super Bowl here because then it's another like $5,000
Yeah,
card.
what we should do our own of those highlight things, the Top Shots. We should make part of my take Top Shots.
Yes, and mine them.
I still don't understand what it is or how
Just
it works,
say
but I
mine.
just know that like if they're doing it for Zion, what we should do it too.
Correct.
Maybe
Correct.
maybe me not farting would be worth $100,000 one day.
Or you farting 200,000.
Didn't fart.
Did
Did you see the other video?
Is it still happening between you two?
Did you see the other video? Apparently, the exact same fart sound effect turned up on a different Barstool video that got put out like a year ago. So,
I mean, I have not heard that at all. You literally just made that up.
no, I didn't make. You
What
think
other
I'm smart
video?
enough
So
to
this
make
is
that
still
up?
happening.
Yeah,
Okay,
I haven't.
that's
Like, did you
definitely-
see the other video that?
The answer
how
is
how
yes,
would that have
you
not
guys
come across my desk?
Still have tension.
Okay.
That was
I didn't fart.
That was a resounding yes.
I thought you were
That
talking about the
question.
other angles, and when everyone was clearly like, "Oh, it's definitely PFT." His ass was closer to the microphone.
I wish I had farted. I really do.
All right, well, maybe Wednesday you guys will have cleared this up. It's nothing better than a little fart tension.
I'm going to fart on Hank.
Do it.
I'll fart in his chair before the next podcast.
Okay. All right, you have a Monday reading for us.
I do. This is a great Monday reading. Monday readings are back. This was on CNN Health. The headline is the new slang teens use to insult boys who are too nice to girls. If you're guessing that this is about simping and the simping epidemic that's going on across America, you are 100% correct. Shannon was used to her socially awkward son being bullied by other boys at the private school he attends in Atlanta. But when she picked him up from school in mid-January and her 8th grader told her he was being called a simp, Shannon, who's only using her first name to protect her son's identity. Yeah, great piece of parenting. You wrote an entire essay like about your son being called a simp.
Wait, didn't she just give us the location? The
Yeah,
Atlanta suburb.
Shannon in Atlanta
suburbs,
with a
8th grader.
socially awkward
Eighth grader.
8th grade son at a private school.
No one's going to figure this out.
Never.
That we probably have a shitload of 8th graders listening to this show right now.
Yeah,
we
if your mom-
probably outed them.
If your mom's name is Shannon and you live in Atlanta, like
Buckhead.
be like, Mom, you straight up, you outed me as a simp. He's telling me
Hope
this.
this simp isn't an AWL. That would be a bad look for us.
It would. Disavowed. He's telling me this, and I'm driving, and I'm trying to make sense of it, she said. I'd never heard the word. He told me it basically just means that I'm being too nice to girls because I like them, she said. I was like, wait, my kid is being picked on for being nice to girls?
No.
I could understand maybe why a parent would get confused by that, but yeah, at the end of the day, that's essentially what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll put it this way. Joseph in the Bible was world-class simp.
Yeah.
They don't name any buildings after Joseph. Joseph doesn't get shit. People forget about Joseph. He was basically there to hold Mary's hand at birth.
Got a
and
book.
then what?
He did get a book, yeah.
He did?
He got
Okay.
Is he the same as the Technicolor Dreamcoat guy?
Yes, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
So he did get a sick coat.
He got a coat.
He got a fucking pimp
out of
coat.
it. Yeah, okay, but yeah, like simping, it's not a new phenomenon. Is what I'm getting at. Her son had told her recently he's recently been put in the friend zone by one of the girls.
Oh, no.
Oh my!
Wait,
if you're complaining to your mom that you're in the friend zone, that's like you're now actively simping your mom too.
Yeah, where's the dad here?
Let's see.
He
Let's see if we can get to it.
Because here's a quick way if you're a parent, mom, if you're listening, Shannon, which I assume you are an AWO as well. When your son brings this up, you should just simply ask, well, is she going to fuck you? And if he says no, then yeah, he's a simp. Mm-hmm. Not going to fuck you, dude.
Yep.
That's how it works.
So you do all these things as a parent to raise your kid right, to be nice to everyone, especially kids without many friends, Shannon said. And you never think that by making your kid the nice one, you could be making them a target for bullies. Well, yeah. If you make your kid super nice.
Man. This is actually now bumming me out because
He also definitely doesn't have brothers.
As a father, this is gonna be my nightmare because raising your kid to be a good person is hard enough, and then they get bullied for being a simp.
This could also be a product of being raised by a mom whose first instinct when her son is showing simp-like tendencies at school is to write a letter to CNNHealth.com about her son.
Yes.
This
kid definitely simps his mom.
Yes. What is a simp? While many parents might be unfamiliar with the word simp, chances are your tween or teen has used or at least heard the term. Simp hashtags are rampant on TikTok. Instagram has over 350,000 posts tagged #simp, and there are Facebook groups devoted to simps and simping. It can be a verb, too. I need to get into one of these Facebook groups that's devoted to simping.
Yeah.
Simping ain't easy, but it's necessary. Urban Dictionary's top definition of a simp is someone who does way too much for a person they like. Other definitions include a man who puts the hose before the bros, and a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she is a bad person.
Wait, say that first definition again?
Hose before bros.
No, the first definition. Simping
Someone who does way too much for a person they like.
What's the opposite of that?
I think the opposite of
Billy Football.
That is
Fuck
just
boy.
Is a fuck boy?
Fuck boy.
Or just
Well,
like
you're a fuck boy. You do nothing for us, and you don't really like us.
I simp for you guys sometimes.
When was the last time you simped for me, Billy?
I would actually, you know what? Put that on your to-do list.
Simp?
Simp for me and PFT once a week. Straight up. I want you to straight up simp us.
Okay. I used
Practice.
to simp so hard for you guys.
Practice it.
But I feel like you haven't simped for us in ages.
I've been busy.
Okay, so make some time to simp for us.
We're growing apart.
I want one on every Friday show. I want one actual tangible evidence of you simping for us.
I think you look.
No, Billy, you
don't
can't
do
do
it
this.
right
you
now.
can't do it like that.
Don't do it.
You know what you should do?
Be natural.
That hat looks amazing
Thank
on
you,
your PFT.
thank you, Billy. On our anniversary,
Oh,
on our
wait.
podcast anniversary on February 29th, you should simp
Doesn't
us.
exist.
You should simp us every year on our anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep things spicy. Simp is a slang person for a man who is desperate for attention and affection of someone else, typically a woman. Think the energy of a puppy dog eyes, but manifested in romantic human form. It's used in an insulting manner, though typically playful. There are definitely undertones of toxic masculinity.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's related to showing too much emotion. Mm-hmm. Florida mother Karen McClung first encountered the word in group chats she closely monitors with her 11-year-old daughter and 12-year-old son. I saw the word and quickly looked it up, said McClung, who lives in Tampa. I asked my kids what they thought it meant, and my son said it's basically if you had $1,000 and you could do anything with it, you'd use it to get the attention of a girl. Then everyone would make fun of you.
That's pretty good. That's a good answer.
You got a really smart kid here.
That kid, explained to us like we're a 7th grader. That's it.
And then McClung blocked the thread. While she said her son wasn't being called a simp in the thread, McClung said she's curious to see how it impacts my son because he's very chivalrous by nature.
Oh,
Okay.
This is Buster Bluth.
Yes,
This is
the mother boy.
Yeah, the mother boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls in high school sometimes throw out the term to their high school girlfriends. Some kids I've talked to have said it's not a derogatory term. It's sort of like teasing someone. Like, you've left us to go hang out with your friends. You're simping us.
I actually don't think it's that bad.
I simp so hard for Chipotle.
Yeah,
There you
you
go.
do.
You
You
simp
do. You
harder
look
for
weak.
I
Chipotle.
simp so hard for Chipotle.
Than you do for us.
The moral of
Yeah,
the story is, like,
100%.
never show anything that you like any sort of respect or admiration.
Teach this
Because
kid a
that's
little
beta.
thing about irony.
Yeah.
Okay?
You guys simp sports. We all simp sports.
Correct. Fellas, is it gay to tell a girl you like her? That's what this whole article should be called.
Jake Simps Federer, fucking clown. Suck this dick.
You do simp Federer.
Hard.
So simp is now just becoming fan.
Who do you simp the
You're a
most
fan.
in the broadcasting world?
Siciliano.
Anyone who went to Syracuse.
Simp
No, give us
Siciliano.
the number one simp. Bob Costas? Kevin
He's up
Harlan?
there. I can't pick one.
Give us the number one simp.
Can't pick one.
Come on, Shade.
Everyone who's donated to our nice student radio station, giving us opportunities throughout the years.
Jesus Christ, you simp.
Okay, so now there's kind of a spin zone to simping. One way to think of a simp, said Sean Davis, a marriage and family therapist in Sacramento, California, is simply someone who is ahead of their time. Though it hurts in the moment, in the big picture, a boy
Wait.
who is called a simp can wear it as a badge of honor.
Wait, read that guy's title again.
A marriage and family therapist in Sacramento,
That guy gets paid
California.
way too much money
Yes.
for doing nothing. For basically being like, here's an acronym to remind you
Simply
of this.
ahead of their time. So actually,
that guy is running an awesome scam.
he's literally telling kids, like, if you get called a simp, that's actually really cool.
Yeah,
that's the
you're
coolest
simply
thing you
fantastic.
can do. Yeah, and he's going to get a lot of kids a lot more beat up with that
Mm-hmm.
advice. Today's boys are being raised in the middle of the biggest redefinition of male gender roles in recent history. Should I be kind and sensitive or distant and aloof when trying to
Distant
win a
and
partner?
aloof.
Absolutely distant and aloof.
Never tell anyone what you're really feeling.
Never
ever.
text back.
This is a fact.
Heaven forbid you do cunnilingus.
Go to
That's
your
the biggest
Go
move
to your
ever.
fucking deathbed without ever telling anyone what makes you happy. That's how you live.
That's how you get the most out of life.
That's how you live a fucking life.
Yeah.
You want to make sure when you are gasping for your last breath, before you say, I can't believe we didn't have March Madness in 2020, you are telling everyone's like, someone brings you something, like your wife of 70 years brings you a cookie, and you're like, I never even liked these. Send it back.
This guy's great. So he has he's got a tactic that he uses to, I guess he does simp conversion therapy.
Oh, this guy, like I said, it's the biggest scam artist ever. I could tell by the title.
It's called the humor tool. So he invented jokes.
Okay.
It's comic relief. You practice not putting down the other person. You put down the situation. If someone is being called out for always simping the girls, he could turn it around and say, it's tough being the lone soldier simp nice guy. Who wants to join me? You can turn it and make it into comedy.
What?
Great.
That wasn't funny.
It's not funny.
All you have to say is simping ain't easy.
Simping ain't
Boom.
easy.
Now give me that guy's fucking paycheck.
That's it.
Seriously. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like,
So-
that is all you have to say.
Shannon said that her son's therapist advised similar tactics, but the boy said he only comes up with the perfect retort 3 hours later. It's,
What is he, George Costanza?
I mean, this
Yeah.
kid is a simp. I
These
think
parents simp their kids. Like,
Yeah,
this is way
yeah.
too
Good point,
involved.
Billy.
They simp the
That's a
fuck out of their
great
kids.
point.
Where do they learn it?
Yeah.
look at you.
Shannon cares way too much about her son's
Uh-huh.
development.
You actually hug him and say you love him.
Yeah, I bet she lets him like feed from her breast.
Shannon's son definitely doesn't play football.
Oh, I mean, Billy,
That's
we knew that.
Billy's prescription. If Billy was a doctor, it would just be like
Meat.
violence.
Meat. in contact sports.
Go outside, feel some pain, and then eat the flesh of something to absorb its power.
I love that. Like, we have sarcasm. We're being pretty. Obviously, this is a ridiculous article, and dripping with sarcasm. And Billy is like, actually, this kid needs to just get his fucking teeth kicked in one time, and he'll learn.
It's been really heartbreaking because I know a lot of these boys bullying him. He's been at the school since second grade.
This makes me sad.
She just continues to give details about him.
This makes me sad.
If their moms knew, they'd be horrified. But my son doesn't want me to tell them because it will just get worse.
As a father, this hurts me. Because I will fight. I will fight.
They're probably not even teasing him. They're just trying to get him to stop simping because they know he'll get hurt.
Mm-hmm. And they can't show him too much love to try to get him to stop simping because then they become the simps.
Okay, so is that the end of their
That's
article?
the end of
All
the
right,
article.
so here's the solution, Shannon. Get him a prostitute. What? I'm being serious.
Get him
'cause
drunk?
then when everyone's like, hey, dude, you keep simping all these chicks, he'd be like, you know what else I've done? Fucked. Mm-hmm. And then
In
it's
8th grade, that's
game over.
That is the end of the argument.
Game over. Seriously, I obviously don't because it's a minor and all that blah 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 legalese. We're not trying to do Chris Delia or whatever the fuck. That was a wild apology.
Get him a Wayfair cabinet.
Get him away.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I didn't pick up on that right away. No, but no. You know what you should actually do? So don't do the prostitute. That's illegal. Wrong. All those things. Send him to summer camp somewhere far away so he can make up a story about how he fucked.
That's a good idea.
That's it right there.
I would also say get him either like a guitar or some sort of painting kit because any child that's going through like emotional turmoil is probably going to end up being a good artist after it's all said and done.
Or PS5.
Yeah, PS5. That's good
Make
too.
sure he gets the first PS5.
Get him just get him a Warzone login. Mm-hmm. Tell him to get on the sticks with us. We'll straighten him out real fast.
God damn it. That actually bummed me out, that article. Like, thinking about parenting through TikTok and all this shit, I'm fucked.
Yeah, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to block certain hashtags?
I don't know.
If your son...
I'd probably be dead by kidney stones, whatever.
I will tell you if your son starts to show early signs of
Simping?
Yeah.
Damn it, man. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. As a father, this is going to be tough. I'm now scared. What I am. Dude, this is reading that. It's going to be way worse in 15 years. Like, the world's not going to be better. You think we're trending up?
Yeah, we are.
No, we are.
No.
We're trending
I
down.
would be shocked if
Our
the Earth was
society
still
is-
around in 20 years.
Our society is trending into the toilet. So in 12 years, when my son has to go through like middle school and high school, it is going to be a landmine.
Dude, in 20 years, that kid that bullied Cam Newton, that's going to be like the nicest kid in America.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just thinking, the kids who were born after the internet, who grew up with the internet, who are used to the internet, I don't think
That's us.
Well,
right.
not me.
Not Big Cat, yeah.
Well, I even I remember
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You remember life without the internet?
Without iPhones.
Yeah, that's different. That's a phone.
Yeah.
Right, but the kids growing up with that, they're gonna adapt.
When did you get your first phone?
I got a Nokia in 3rd or 4th grade, but I took the subway. I took the subway.
That answered it.
But
I got my first one when I was 18.
No, I had a Nokia just could make calls. It was because I took the subway.
Did you
to
have
school.
Snake on it?
When did you have social media? When did you get a Facebook?
13.
Right.
You had the internet.
But
I understand what you're saying.
But
the
like,
internet is a lot more prevalent and pervasive, but
I was born at the perfect time because I just didn't little kids who just watch iPads.
you just said you had a fucking phone in 3rd grade.
Weren't you born in
Well, 'cause I
like
had to
September of
call.
2001?
No,
No, like literally.
I was born January 13th, 1999.
Oh,
Okay.
So
No, but like
Right,
I
for
did
Y2K?
I did stupid shit to entertain myself when I was little.
Yeah, we know.
I know.
you
like,
still do that.
I know, but like I wasn't one of these kids.
All right,
who's on
but
their
Billy,
iPad.
what you're saying right now is like you were born into the internet. You're now changing it to be like I was not ever like iPhones came out and it became super portable. But then, like 20 years from now, people are gonna be like, oh, I wasn't even born into the internet because like I didn't get my first brain implant chip until I was.
No, I'm
11
just saying
years old.
that my generation still like knows how to entertain themselves without technology.
That's not true.
That is 100%.
You scroll your phone all the time.
Yeah, because
That'd be like me saying that. I'm on my phone all the time too.
No, but I can entertain myself without my phone.
How?
Jacking off.
Lyft. What?
Yeah. No, I mean you do.
I like
exercise.
know how to
Yeah.
play
You do-
card games.
You lift. You know how to lift.
Well, that's entertaining.
How
so-
many? But think about it. Think about it for a second. In a given week,
Uh-huh.
when you are not, don't do sleeping. Obviously, don't do driving. Everything else. How many times are you using some type of electronics? Whether it be playing video games on your phone, like it's the majority of the time.
Does listening to music count?
Yeah. All the time.
90% of the day.
It's not a bad thing, but it is. What we're saying is our society
You know
is
what I've
heading
been?
to the
You know what I've been doing recently? I've been not using the GPS because I heard that your brain atrophies from GPSs
All right, we're
because
done.
your navigational
Billy,
skills.
you
The
need to
best
come
part
on
is
macrodosing.
You
I
actually,
can't-
Billy,
yeah,
I'm going to
please.
give you a nice compliment right here. You give us some type of line that always just tells me, all right, time for the show to be over. Like you are a genius.
You got to
at it.
exercise
Right.
the parts of your
No,
brain
you
that,
did. That was
get
it. I'm not
atrophied
using
from
GPS.
your
I'm
phone.
just getting lost all the time.
Your
Right.
hunter-gatherer
17.
instincts are
17.
getting destroyed by your phone.
Wait, Hank, 17 is on the thing. It's not on the
13.
thing.
18.
18.
13.
36.
Bully sticks are made out of beef pizzle, which is really beef penis.
Subscribe to Macrodosing.
Love you guys.
Shout out to Waylon Patagon for this on Instagram. Waylon, 2 N's, Patagon for this Take On Me remix.
Well, he tried the Jankos that brought no luck, so we wore big pants to the Vegas club. Jumpsuit on, shades on his eyes, and now he wants to know if he's a cowboy hat guy. Looking like Kenny Chesney drug dealer. Is that PFT or is that Rip Wheeler? Is PFT a cowboy hat guy? Probably not, but he's gonna still try. Is PFT a cowboy hat guy? You're not a drug guy either.